hoping y'all are accomplishing something this Monday morning. Unlike myself. I have a big trough of Coke slushy. And a cigarette. Hey, Carbid. I mean, I gotta get my shit together. And I just can't. I don't know why. I'm gonna go upstairs. These clothes. I'm so tired of people, myself talking about clothes. My taxes. What else? I need to pay bills. Let me just, thank you, Felicity. Let me just point out all my problems. Tomorrow I'll basically be at school all day. Wednesday we have no school, and Thursday is the state board meeting. So the whole week is just a wash. And I need to go to the grocery store. I hate the grocery store. This is when I need like a mother that lives nearby that wants to do things for me. But no. She's in Florida. Living it up. Liz too. Oh. I ordered about $1,000 worth of clothes last night. I know, on the credit card. I mean, we're not keeping them all, but I have no idea what size Russell wears. And Land's End has this great thing where they tell you, well, you have to enter in, he wears extra large shorts of Under Armour, what size? And they're like 16 Huskies, 18 Husky J khakis. He's kind of tight. So I had to order like 3 pairs of each size, because then I think I can just take them all back to Sears, right? Even though Sears are closing, there's still one in Rocky Mount. So I can dump them off there. Makes me so tired. And now I've just remembered I used my husband's debit card. So I'm going to have to get that from him to take them back. Because, if you don't have the right card, heaven forbid, they're not going to let you do anything. Oh, an Aces for Autism fundraiser in Greenville? That sounds fun. I'm going to the local Mexican restaurant, Mamacita's, for an end of the year soccer dinner, which will be about a 3-hour event. I think I need to start vaping. That won't smell like smoke. I need to not smoke. I didn't smoke for years. And then that darn hurricane did me in. It's no good. What are y'all doing today? You gonna accomplish things like myself? All I've done is sprinkle carpet powder all over the house. Not that I'm gonna vacuum it up, but at least smells better. This is kind of like some Hawaiian fragrance from the dollar store. What am I drinking? A gigantic Coke slushy. They're 89 cents. And no matter what size you get, I'm heading to work out. Oh, that's so smart. I should. Just so motivated. I feel like, why is it that in my head, if I'm like going to exercise, oh God, you exercise and I'll drink a trough of slush. Kids out today and tomorrow in Winston. Oh, it's awful. Don't vape, but I use oxygen 24/7. Don't tell me that to use oxygen. I'm gonna have to remove myself from Facebook today. Valerie's working. I need to be. I have lots of work I could do, like real work. Getting ready for a talk next week. No, not next week. The next week for this learning center. And they want me to talk about all the stuff that it like sounds great. But I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm walking through my house watching you, looking for one sippy cup. Bar class is brutal. Oh, God, I would die. Hi, Nicole. I'm such a sloth. I mean, I'm at least aware of it. Look, though, I did work in the yard yesterday. Look, see? But there's big piles of leaves. Who's gonna clean those up? I guess me. I don't think I can do that today. Birds. Yes, it's very birdy out here. We have a lot of trees. We used to live in the country. You never heard birds because we really didn't have trees. And I remember when we moved to town, I was like, I can't sleep with all these dang birds. A sanity break after the weekend. Oh, thank you. I was thinking I could be lazy until 9. I got them to school. Edenton is pretty today. Though I sort of am a fan of rain. Talk about being lazy. No, I think I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to turn on Dateline in my bedroom and clean up all those clothes that Amos dumped on the floor. And then I gotta, submit some questions to the State Board of Ed. Monday is a mom's weekend. Education is exhausting. I mean, it really is. Regular schools, charter schools, it is flat exhausting. It's hard to be an advocate. Did you know that? I think I would rather be like that cat and gnat. They just, la, 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 la. Don't do anything. Probably be more popular that way too. Sitting in my car drinking my Diet Coke. That doesn't sound too bad. Are you going to work there, Renee? You know you're old when you start getting all these like random like scabs on yourself from yard work. No, just kidding. Let's see what else. Halloween, we usually have people over for Halloween before, but I don't think I can do it. It's sort of a cluster when you do that, because if people come over for pizza and then there's trick-or-treaters showing up and then the kids are dying to go and trick-or-treat, it's just way too much to have a social event and then have children who are busting their butts to get out and get as much candy as they possibly can, which is what my children do. Yep. I think I'm thinking of wearing this blow-up football costume tomorrow for book character day. But I don't know if I can sit in it. I found it in the basement. We bought them at TJ Maxx last year, and then we went to take them back, and they were like, we don't take back Halloween costumes. But I mean, we clearly hadn't worn them. You're heading to the office. And so then they were like, well, we'll give them to you. We'll give you $1 for them, like clearance price. I was like, well, I'm not giving them to you for $1. And I think I meant to like take them somewhere, but I kept them. Yeah. So I just found them hiding in the basement. Now, any of y'all going to be in Raleigh on Thursday and want to meet for lunch? I just got a text about this making a nativity figure. Thank you for being our advocate. Yes, Ellen. God, it's just so frustrating. I could see how you get frustrated. This crowd is in Wilmington, and this charter school, the head of school is like a school counselor, and I've seen pictures and heard video and seen emails, and it just makes you feel almost sick. Ugh. And it's hard when people that are in charge, it's like the mafia. It's like, no, we have no problems. Anyway. I don't like when people say we have no problems. I think it's always best to address the actual problem, because people like that. Just say, you're right, I'm worried. Instead of like no, there's no problem. I mean, what if I sat around here and said, everything is perfect at my house. We are wonderful. And you said, well, what about your kids not flossing their teeth? No, they're wonderful. That makes you hate me. It's not true. Now, we need to have a question and answer session as part of my supporter group. Does anybody have any suggestions about that? No? Or I can just get in that bounce house today, which is now deflated in my living room. And, it'll just stay there, I guess, for a while. Look, Donna Doherty is up. Donna is the other thorn in my side, past employee of the Center for Safer Schools, which is also a cluster. Donna, you need to start helping me now on this charter school in Wilmington. Ugh. Anyway. Donna, I can't be at that meeting on Thursday, I realized, until it's probably going to be 9:30 because I don't have to drive carpool that day. I drove today and I'm driving Friday, so I don't have to drive Thursday, but I can't get there that early because, my husband has to exercise in the morning, so that leaves him totally unavailable to do anything that's useful except drive Thomas to school. Oh God. Now he's going to bust in my Facebook and watch this video and get mad at me. What am I supposed to do? What else? Nothing? Y'all got nothing? Okay. Guess I'll just sit and do clothes. And pay my Verizon bill, because every month my phone gets turned off because they send me an online bill. I don't do well with online bills. Not that I do well with paper bills. I have a big stack of them. When are people supposed to get this stuff done? I just am so confused. How do people get anything done? Now my neighbor's gonna hear me. They're out there putting their trash out. Maybe they get stuff done because they don't sit outside and chug Coke slushy and smoke. I'm more fun though when I smoke. I will say that. I auto-pay most everything except Verizon. Clearly I need to. Can you walk in the state board meeting anytime? I think so, Nicole. You don't have to stay all day, right, Donna? I think they said that. Hate online bills. Ugh. Do you think Greg Cinders will show up Thursday? I don't know. I'll be curious. He said he was going to be there, but then somebody else said sometimes he doesn't show up when there's heat to the fire. I'm going to submit my questions. I'll probably do that tomorrow to the state board. You have to submit your questions ahead of time. And I have a person on the state board who talks to me on the side. And so I'm going to make sure she gets them. But I do think we need to have a couple questions. That's why I was encouraging people to get their ducks in a row. Don't do online bills. I know. I never signed up for the online bill. But they won't send me a paper one. I think if you're going to run any school, the difference in the charter school versus a regular school is that if you have complaints about a regular school, there's a zillion people at DPI who, most of whom I adore, truthfully, that you can call, like the head of making sure that IEPs are followed. I don't have to follow her because I don't have any trouble. But with charter schools, you're sort of like out in no man's land. Anyway, I guess you can call the person at DPI, but really you have to tell the Office of Charter Schools, which is run by Greg Cinders, who all he does is call their students scholars. word scholar now annoys me. I've never called my children scholars. Scholars are like people that are crazy smart. I mean, I've never been a scholar. I had to work my ass off to make good grades. We will get you our questions to you. Good, Ellen. And Ellen, maybe I'll try to send you an email so you can do them, but you can submit them on the website. But anyway, scholars, you have a PhD. This is true, but it's not because I'm a genius. It's because I worked my ass off. I think educators are teachers, but scholars are people that are like, just go with me. The Moorhead Scholar, Rhodes Scholar. I mean, scholars are like rare. I went to a really hard high school, a boarding school, which, funny enough, I get to go visit in 2 weeks and speak at their women's conference. And I'm sure the dean is like, oh my God, I cannot believe we're having her come talk, because she was Adrian. You know, but so anyway, then I went to Meredith and I made pretty good grades there. I don't think it had to do with my brain as much as it did that I was maybe more motivated to learn. I don't know. And then I got into Carolina and I worked hard and I was like, damn, I'm making good grades. And then I went to state and I was on full scholarship. I had free health insurance. Now we pay $2,000 a month for. And I did really well. And I was like, shit, how am I going to take... I was never good at math. In college, I took exploring with math. That's what you take when you're sucky at math. I only went through Algebra 2 in high school. I had to drop pre-calculus because I couldn't get over like a 40 on a quiz. So I started statistics at State, Carolina. Well, the more statistics I took, actually the easier it got, because it was less math and more... I don't know what it was, but I did really well. I had to take 5 statistics classes. Yeah. And then I wrote that damn dissertation. Ooh, that was hard. I probably never could have done it if I had to submit the thing electronically. That would have been bad. Back then, you just did a Word document. So anyway, and the good thing about PhD is once you have it, you have it. You don't have to like keep up hours like a teacher or a dentist or a doctor. You just got it and you don't have to do nothing else. Anyway, I do think that's quite smart. Now, if you're coming on Thursday, I'm going to have to set up a post, though it's annoying. I hate to, you know, so many people don't live in North Carolina, so they're like, I don't want to talk about what y'all are doing there. But can't help that because it's important. Ooh, I look better closer. So anyway, we'll figure that out. We'll go to the meeting and then we'll have lunch somewhere. And parking is always a problem down there, but anyway, I think we can park at DPI. And then Friday, maybe Friday is the day I'll do my taxes or pay my bills. Allison, I'm glad I make you happy. Okay? And this weekend, I'm going to be making nativity ornaments. Saturday. Yes. Yes, I am. Hi, Heather. I have an illness, and it's called lazy. Oh, look, Allison doesn't mind hearing about North Carolina stuff. Will I show you what? Will you show us? What am I showing? Me too, lazy. It is. I'm lazy. Oh, God, Heather's going to the gym. One time I had one of those, the ornaments. Oh, yes, I will show you the ornaments. Because I've just realized how much it's going to be to make the darn ornaments. And I'm trying not to fall out of my chair. I'm embarrassed to tell you. I mean, it's a little ridiculous. But anyway. Oh, I wanted to go to McDonald's, and there were so many people in the line. And then I remembered I have a sausage, egg, and cheese from like, might have been Friday. And I'm like, that thing's not going to be good. It's sitting in the refrigerator. So I would have gone to McDonald's, but I only had $1. So I got my slushie instead. I can't find my debit cards because I leave them in coats. And not in this coat. Anyway, carry on. I'll be here. Y'all let me know if you need something. Goodbye.